Bill Clinton had always admired President John F. Kennedy and his family. He was fascinated by their charisma, their vision, and their courage. He dreamed of meeting them someday, but he never thought it would happen so soon. He was only 16 years old, a high school student from Arkansas, who had been selected as one of the delegates to the Boys Nation program in Washington, D.C. The program was meant to teach young men about the American government and politics, and to inspire them to become future leaders. One of the highlights of the program was a visit to the White House, where the boys would get to meet the president himself. Bill Clinton was thrilled by the opportunity. He had prepared a question for JFK, hoping to get a chance to talk to him. He wanted to ask him about his views on civil rights, a topic that was very important to him. On July 24, 1963, Bill Clinton and his fellow delegates arrived at the White House. They were ushered into the Rose Garden, where JFK was waiting for them. He greeted them warmly and gave a brief speech about the importance of public service and civic responsibility. He then invited them to come forward and shake his hand. Bill Clinton was one of the first ones to do so. He walked up to JFK with a smile on his face and a question on his mind. He reached out his hand and felt JFK's firm grip. He looked into his eyes and saw a spark of kindness and intelligence. He opened his mouth to speak, but before he could say anything, JFK said, "Hi there, you're from Arkansas." Bill Clinton nodded, surprised that JFK knew where he was from. "That's great, I have a friend from Arkansas. His name is Orville Faubus." Orville Faubus was the governor of Arkansas who had defied federal orders to desegregate Little Rock Central High School in 1957. He was not a friend of civil rights or JFK. He wanted to say something, but he didn't have time. JFK moved on to the next boy in line, leaving Bill Clinton with a handshake and a memory. He didn't get to ask his question or hear JFK's answer. He didn't get to have a meaningful conversation with his hero. He didn't get what he wanted. But he got something else. He got a glimpse of JFK's humanity and humility. He got a sense of JFK's curiosity and compassion. He got a feeling of JFK's respect and recognition. He got inspired. He realized that JFK was not just a president, but a person who cared about people, even those who disagreed with him or opposed him. A person who tried to learn from everyone he met, even those who came from different backgrounds or experiences. A person who wanted to make a difference in the world, even if it meant facing challenges or risks. Bill decided that he wanted to be like that person. He wanted to be like JFK. He decided that he wanted to dedicate his life to public service and politics. He wanted to help others and fight for justice. He wanted to lead and inspire. He decided that he wanted to be president someday. And 30 years later, he did.